Okay, hello YouTube. I'm starting an English conversation. I'm staying here with Juliano. Today is talking about community, stranger on and society in times of crisis. Before I start this conversation, I explain a little bit about this platform. Talk and Talk, it's a conversation platform. You can practice different language like in English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Mandarin. This is another class, okay? I'm not a teacher. I'm studying. I'm staying here for to improving my English too. Don't be afraid about your mistakes. It's a safe place. In this, and I hope you enjoy this conversation. Don't worry about if you forget some words, okay? Please don't correct anyone. And I think that's it. So now I presentation myself. My name is Priscila. I live in Petrópolis, Rio de Janeiro State. I have not degree in business administration. Nowadays I work on a project with SGR. I like so much practice language. Uh, I practice here in English and Spanish. In my free time, I like watching movies, TV series, stay with my family. I like cooking. I enjoy a lot um, listening old music. I use that for to have a contact with in English. Let me see. I like practice meditation. Yeah, I think that's it. And you, Juliano, please, can you introduce yourself?
Of course, I am 21 years old. I am science and technology student. I live in Summer do Campo. My hobbies are listening music, podcasts in English, um, watching movies, series, things like that. And sometimes I like to travel to the beach because I really like to swim. I really like the weather there, I think it's so good to breathe in, breathe out. So I think that's all.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Juliano. So let's go. Let's start this conversation. The number one, if you could create a new invention to help communities during a natural disaster, what will it be and how would it work, Juliano?
And this question is totally hard to
Yes.
talk, but when I think about natural disaster, I think a lot of people uh, lost in their houses, their house, because it happens a lot when happen natural disaster. The people used to lose their houses, things like that, the last time that happened, a big natural disaster, I think it was in uh, I forgot the place, but Rio Grande do Sul,
Mhm.
and a lot of people there lost your house. So when I think about create something new, I think in a machine or something like that that can uh, make these houses again, because house is very important. So I think in a machine or something like that that can help or make a new house for the people that lost your houses in natural disasters. So how would it work? Um, I don't know. Maybe uh could work using, I don't know, some kind of materials like wood. Um, it's hard because it's hard to talk about how it to work, but I don't know, maybe using materials uh, easy to find, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe uh, water, I don't know what else, but things easy to find, you know. And the machine, it will work so fast, so you just turn on the machine and the machine make the house in 1 hour, you know. I know it's impossible, but I think it's a good idea to help the people. So that's it. What about you?
Good, good, Julian. It's not easy to know about it because when I my point of view, when I involve uh, things related naturally, like you talking about the situation in Rio Grande do Sul, it's complicated. I think have a lot of um, methods or I don't know, especially things about technology. It's possible to prevent, but sometimes it's complicated. Yeah? Some situations only happiness and the people don't stay prepared maybe because it's not possible to know all, to control all, in my point of view. Especially if I have the network involved, something like this. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, sincerely, the new invitation. I think some tools uh, about I don't know program or machines. It's possible to prevent. Yeah, and it's good. Yeah, but sometimes depend of the situation, it's complicated control. Yeah, and the people maybe need have a like a learning the bad situations, uh, change your behaviors, yeah, to know about it, learning, like happens in oh my God, Rio Grande do Sul. Some people have in your mind, maybe it's possible happen this, and if I happen this, I have a place for to uh, a choice, yeah, a choice about the place, or I need, I don't know, create a construction, my house, I don't know, have a base, yeah, I don't know. It's so complicated. It's so complicated,
Yes.
Juliano. Prevent, especially if the network involved, because it's so hard, yeah. What
Yes.
imagine happening this in Rio Grande do Sul, in the intention, yeah, the same, this intention, yeah, it's complicated. For
I agree
example,
with you.
in my city, happiness, a bad things here, rain a lot, and because that happens a lot of disasters, um, a lot of people don't have a opportunity to run to do nothing. Yeah, and it's not possible to prevent this situation too, like in Rio Grande do Sul. You know, it's complicated,
Yes,
complicated situation.
I know it's very complicated because, like you said before, when we are facing a natural disaster, it's so hard to do something because everybody know that it can happen, but nobody knows what kind of intensity, you know. Every day can rain, but some day can rain a lot of intensity, hard intensity, and how we can face with it, you know,
Mhm,
how we can um, uh, handle with it. It's totally hard to answer these questions because it's very hard because some places can uh, be more affected, you know, because of the natural disaster. Other place can be less affected. So it's very hard to have a control. It's impossible have a control about everything. But it will be important if us had some kind of uh plan, to try manage this kind of situation like in Japan, because in Japan, I think it's Japan, right, have a lot of the tsunamis, I think, and the people there have a plan to manage the situation, to try control a little bit. It's hard to control everything because it's impossible in Indonesia not happen this kind of situation, but it's possible. Try less impact. So I think that's it.
Yes, exactly. Japan and the United States too, yeah, happiness these these events and have a control. People try manage, like you said, but sometimes it's not possible control because it's so intention. Yeah, sometimes maybe you don't have a time. For example, it's happiness so fast, and the people don't have time for to change the place. Yeah, save yourself. It's hard. It's complicated, Juliano.
True,
So
true.
let me see. Oh my God, let me see. The number two. Have you ever experienced any natural disaster? How did it change your perspective on nature and the community, Juliano?
Well, um, I never experienced unnatural same close to me, just in TV, things like that. So I never experienced. So it's hard talk about my how it changed my perspective. But I think I can imagine a situation like this. So I think it is so I don't know the word, but so desesperador, because when we are seeing a new in TV or a natural disaster in TV, it's totally different to see something in your face to face, you are seeing it close to you. It's totally different. So uh I can't imagine how it could do it with me, how I will change, because it's totally hard to imagine something like that, because some situations in our life, you need a leave, to real know. I hope I not live something like that, because it's very hard, it's very bad for anyone, but I think it's hard to me ask this question because it's different. I just see the news in TV, never see in my face to face.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I know, I understand you. I never have a pass this situation, but when I happened with me, uh, oh, it's complicated to describe the emotions. It's so uncomfortable. A mister like emotions, yeah, afraid and I don't know, nervous, anxious, yeah. And you, I remember some parts of this situation, bad situation happens in my city. Uh, I in the location when I live it, it's the neighborhood. It's so bad. Like these movies about furacão, something like this. It's so the same. The appearance. Yeah. When I needed go out my house. Yeah. And I only uh, oh my God, I forget the name. Peguei. I simple things like documents and only that and and when I pass in a street, the disaster it's terrible. A lot of cars, a lot of the street is totally different. Have a ah disaster total. It's so bad. And when you see in the TV, it's totally different. Okay, it's so uh, bad situation. You try help each other, but when live this, it's totally different. Yeah. You need to have um oh my God, change your mind, of course. Have a strength, yeah, because you need help the people talking, because some people stay so uh, cry a lot, so stressful. It's a mystery too, and it's a uncomfortable situation. Yeah, it's totally uncomfortable. It's not good.
I
Uh,
can imagine this kind of situation, but uh, you lost your house. The thing is,
no, no. But next to me, i- I don't know the specific words, but disappear, something like this. A lot of house, cause rain a lot, and because that the I don't know, something like let me check here. A lot of stone, a lot
oh
of
my
stone
gosh.
falls, and because that affect a lot of house. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I know
so
it's totally bad, this kind of situation.
yeah. Around me, uh, change this scenario. Yeah, change the neighborhood change. I only see disaster around me. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's terrible. I don't have a I need a walk. I don't. It's impossible buy a car or don't have a space in the street. The street have a lot of things, cars, and don't have a. It's not free street. It's impossible pass. Don't have opportunity to um, the fireman help
Oh,
the people. Because
oh
it's
my gosh.
necessary clear the streets after that.
So the firemen could not help because the street was full of the car.
Yes, have let me see, explain for you in English. One minute. Cars on top of another. Yeah, some like it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It looks
and
like a movie scene.
yes,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
it's so bad situation, and have a I don't know this is in English. Because, mood, I think is correct pronunciation. I'm right here for you. Like this, it's impossible, yeah. Buy a car, buy a bicycle, but only um, wait, walking. It's impossible because the streets totally, um, oh my God,
My gosh, it's a bad, bad, bad
destroyed.
situation.
Yeah, it's totally destroyed. The the streets. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. And when it happened,
I don't understand. Sorry. What?
and when it happened, the
Ah,
year.
yes. Oh my God. I think 2 years ago. I'm not sure, but I think 2 years ago.
Oh,
Because so I don't like having the specific data in my mind, but I think 2 years ago happened this.
it's a bad, bad, bad situation. That's too bad. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, in the my city happened this situation, but a long time ago. Yeah, a long time, tipo 15 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
and now and then happens again. S- uh, rain a lot, so strong. Yeah, something like this.
yeah, I understand.
But it's impossible when I started the rain. I I can imagine. Everybody knows about it. Yeah, because in my city it's common rain in this period. I think it's February and March. March. Yeah, it's common. Yeah, but not the same happens there. A lot of hours and so strong.
Yeah, it's a situation that it's very bad, and it's impossible to have a control, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, some locations happens these the falls, like I said, and my God, it's impossible happen this, but happen.
Yeah.
Totally crazy. But so let me see, Juliano. Let me see the number five. It's good. How can communities come together to prepare for natural disasters? What is the role of neighbors in this situation? The number five.
Um, I think in situations like that, a lot of people can lose the focus, are a little, I don't know this word, desesperado, you know. So it's important always have some person that are more calm to try face the situation, you know. So it's important to have someone calm to face, to handle with another person, to try helping by a conversation or talking, helping using foods, water, things like that. So and the next, not next, but in the last natural disaster that happens, I think was in Rio Grande do Sul. A lot of people was helping other people with foods, you know, things like that. So I think it's always important have a person that can help others with foods, with a conversation, because I think conversation is a very, very important tool because a lot of people, like I said before, stay truly lost, you know, in their minds because it's very because like I said before and you said before, when this kind of situation happen and the people are seeing this kind of situation in TV is bad, of course, totally bad to see, but it's different when you are handle with it face to face. It's totally different. It's like a move scene. So I don't know. Maybe if this happened with me, I could maybe lost my mind, lost the focus. So it's important to have some people, some person close me to make me come back in the real world, real life, because it's important. So I think the answer this question, I think that it is important to have some kind of person that have calm to help other people and help other people with food, things like that.
Yes, I agree with you. It's so important in these moments because it's an uncomfortable situation because some people maybe lost your house or if you lost your parents or family, and your mind is not good, yeah. And sometimes one word, yeah, it's so it's a perfect moment for the person because maybe the person is stay stressful, sad, and if you talk and try help you, it's so important, especially between neighbors, yeah, because uh, you stay. It's common have a contact with your neighbors and help each other. It's so important in these situations. Yeah, it's like um, together. It's more better. Yeah, to resolve all. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, of course, depending of the situation. But if you have the your neighbors next to you, it's more comfortable. Yeah, I'm not, for example, alone. I have my neighbors. I have my friends, my parents. Yeah, I think it's so important to have this stay together all the time. Yeah, try resolve together. If I happens the natural disasters, try resolve the problems. Yeah, and I think this it's so necessary. Yeah, in these moments.
Yes, I agree with you. I think feel this kind of feeling that you said before. I'm not alone. I think it's very important when you can feel this kind of feeling. I'm not alone. I know people close me, my friend, my neighbors, my parents helping me in this situation. So I think it's very important because in most of cases, in not in specific case like natural disasters, but I think the people are so alone in general. I think it's not like I don't know maybe 20 years ago because I can't tell because I think the people are not so close in your neighbors, in your friends, because 20 years ago, my grandmother, my grandfather, uh, they know everything in around the street, the neighbors, and the neighbor was close then. So, but nowadays I can tell a lot of people just alone, don't try do friends, things like that. So it's important overcome and work it out the situation and this barrier when happen a natural disaster.
Yes, yes, because it's a complicated situation. Yeah, maybe have a a lot of preoccupations. Yeah, it's normal. But if you don't feel alone, it's more comfortable. Yeah. I have
Yes,
some people for helping me, and everybody help each other. It's more easy, yeah, to try start again,
I agree
something
with
like
you.
this. So, let me see. Oh, good. The number 7. What do you think younger people can do help raise awareness about protecting the environment and preventing climate change? What's your opinion?
Let me think. Uh, I think it's not about the young guys. I think it's about teaching about the importance to protecting the environment for the kids, because when these kids grow up, they are gonna be different,
Mhm.
They are gonna think I need help and the people close me, So I think it's not about what the young guys people can help. Yes, everybody can help, but I think it's important us teach the kids for when the kids grow up, they can teach their kids, and we are gonna have strong bonds. I think bonds, laços, So I think it's important to do it because I think we when we want to have a big change in our life, not in our life, but in the world, I think the importance is always begin talking about this kind of situation, this importance for kids, because the kids is the next generation. So it's important, I think, because when this kid grow up, this kid, teach their kids, and it always gonna work in my view, I can be wrong, but I that's it, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's important to have a try, uh, um, create these behaviors, learning, teaching the childs in the school or in the house too, talking about it and they explain what's the importance about it. Yeah, because it's a complicated situation. Yeah, everybody knows there happens a lot of uh, um, problems, and it's good the child know about it, and the more important then uh, to know why I need to have this behavior. Yeah, it's important. It's so important because and not only you need to do it, okay, but why? Yeah, it's good to explain for everyone understand. Yeah,
Yes,
understand the the results. If you don't change your behaviors, the results. Yeah, if
yeah,
you
I
don't
agree with
have
you.
this behavior, yeah, and it's so important, in my opinion, to having this conscience about it,
I
because
agree.
some, of course, have a. I think in a school have this subject, yeah. In my, I remember in my school, I know about it, but now I think it's more intentional, yeah. The situation it's more the problems, yeah. And I think the child have these opportunities talking about it and they understand the importance, they try. uh, pay attention in the nature, take care more. Yeah, I think it's the result. It's more effectively for the community in the future. Yeah, I think
Yes,
it's good.
I agree with you. So I think, like you said before, it's so important. You said, teach the kids about the why, the reason to do. I think it's very important.
Yes, because I don't know the I think if you can't to do it, but why you can't do it because that and if you have this behavior, it's possible happens this. Yeah, for a child, I think it's good. Uh, have a clear communication. Yeah, explain the this, especially about it, because it's not easier to. It's like something. It's of course it's possible to see the problems. Yeah, but for a child, it's I think it's more complicated. Some things. Yeah, and explain, try, use examples. I don't know. I think it's so necessary for the community in the future. Maybe the problems I think is not disappear, yeah, but have a more control. Maybe I don't know.
Yes, I agree, because I think it's impossible maybe disappear about all the problems, but like you said, uh, doing it'll help a lot, you know.
Yes, but it's a little change.
Yes, yes.
It's not complicated. So let me see. It's so good. Good, no, no, it's not good, but I think it's so real. It's so intentional. Unfortunately, the number nine, many animals sense disaster before humans do. How can you learn it from animals to better prepare yourselves? It's so complicated. Yeah, the number nine.
Yes. The number nine, it's totally hard to talk because um because it's different species, you know. So it's hard because our us humans, we don't have I forgot the word in Portuguese and in English. Let me
No problem.
see. Uh, instinct, you know. Our instinct is just survival and reproduction. And our humans just have this two kind of instinct, I think, you know. But animals have a lot of other kind of instinct. So it's hard. Us can understand other animal that is totally different, you know. So of course, the animal can feel the disaster before to happen. But how I can understand the animal if I am totally different, you know, because I don't have this kind of instinct. I don't know, it's impossible to understand, you know, because the only instinct that we have the same is about survival and reproduction, but other instincts you don't have, you know, because we are smart, animal smart, things like that, you know. So it's different, you know. The other animals, it's like a feeling, you know. So it's hard to understand this kind of animal. So it's totally hard because for example, it'll happen a disaster and you need let someone know, let the people know about the natural disaster, and you're gonna talk, guys, it'll happen a natural disaster, and I know that it'll happen because this animal. It's hard to explain.
Yes.
So we need to have other kind of tests to to have uh to have sure and talk for other people. Because it's more easy talk explain if us have a real test that works a lot.
Yes, it's so complicated. When I talking about it, I remember the fish. I don't know because I imagine um the when I go to the, for example, beach, go to the beach, or pairs in a city have a beach. They see it of course some place it's not good, or not only see about the like a lake, something like this. And I think the sea and some place it have a um some people visit but don't enjoy the place. Yeah. uh, Especially about the trash. Don't eat, and I don't know, and they don't have a preoccupation about um, the dispose of the garbage, something like this, descarte do lixo, in the street and sea. I see that, and I think, oh my God, the fishes and the other animals, of course, uh, feel this. I think I believe that feel this situation, and I imagine when I happens these problems with oh my God, queimadas, something like this. I think
Yes.
too. Yeah, it's so hard situation for uh, some animals have these problems in your I don't know your life. I don't know because it's animals, but I think it's so uncomfortable. Some situations, yeah, when I happen these, the people don't have a preoccupation. Some people don't have, and sometimes have a natural disaster too, like a like a queimadas. Of course, the humans stay have a part of this. It's caused by humans, but oh, it's so sad this situation. Yeah, it,
Yes, I agree.
it's so totally uncomfortable. But I don't know. Maybe Julian, in the future, this scenario stay more better. I hope it is. I hope
Uh,
sincerely.
I don't know because I think I hope to, but if us think about how it was 20 or 30 years ago, I think nowadays talking about the world, I think the things just are worse, you know. Nowadays are worse than past. You can see about the weather. The weather nowadays is totally different than the last 10 years ago, you know. Uh, we are in the summer and are cold, raining every day. It happens about the things that the people do in the world about queimadas, like you said before, and about a lot of other things. So I hope in the next future can are better, but I don't know.
It's complicated. It's complicated. Yeah. I I I hope, but it's so complicated situation, yeah. Because I depends of a lot of things, yeah. Depends. But I don't know, I don't know. It's this subject, it's so it's a have a little challenges there.
Yeah.
Well, so Juliano, unfortunately, don't have more time to answer the other question, okay? But I put in the chat in a minute this survey, okay? You can share your opinion about this conversation. This subject, Barbara host created. It's so interesting talking about it because uh, it's so uh, it's so present in your life, yeah. These problems, and it's good talking about it. Yeah, it's good for to reflecting. Try. Um, I like it talking because I reflecting and I can uh, have more conscience. I think it's so good for because during your hard routine, it's the subject. It's not common to think about all the time. In my case, for example, I know the problems. It's so present in your life, but have other things there, and the day is so fast, and it's so good to stop during your day and talking about it. It's so necessary, yeah, uh, to discuss and to don't forget, yeah, some things and they maintain the behaviors, some behaviors, yeah, for to contribute for have more uh, try change this mentality about some people around you, for example, or maybe uh, pay attention about simple behaviors during your day. I think it's good. And you, how was this conversation for you, Juliano?
I totally agree with you. I think this topic was very important to talk, to have a moment to think about it because it's a thing that happen a lot in the world nowadays, natural disaster. So I think it's very important to talk about it, and it's very good to improve the English too, because it's a subject that we usually don't have a talk often. So it's important to have this kind of top to conversation because we can learn more about the subject, about the things like natural disaster, and we can learn and improve our English in general, So I think it's very important have this kind of subject, and I really like so much. So thank you a lot.
Thank you so much, Juliano, for your time. I enjoy a lot this conversation too, because it's good for to reflecting in English and to try explain something, some experience. And it's for me, it's amazing moment. And is this. I hope to see you in the others immersions. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Bye, Juliano.
Thank you. Have a great week too. Bye.